Hello everybody, so today I will talk about calculus and trigonometry. The topic today we need to rule about this one. So now I will show you how to answer. On the left, we need to multiply with sine s on numerator and denominator. Similar for the second one. Next, we have sine s multiplied with cosecant of s. About cosecant of s, that's about 1 over sine s. And you got about number 1. Sine s multiplied with cotang s equals to sine s. And we know that cotang s is about cosine s over sine s. So we simplify sine s and sine s. And you got about cosine s. Sine s with cosecant of s, you got about 1. And cotang s with sine s, you got about cosine s. We do similar for the second one. After we do about this way, now we do about common denominator. That means we will multiply for the first one, that's about 1 plus cosine s on numerator and denominator. We do the same technique for the second one, but that's about 1 minus cosine s. So we minus two fractions together and you will got like this. Sine s multiplied with number 1 and cosine s, you got about sine s plus sine s cosine s. Sine s multiplied with number 1, you got about negative sine s because we have the negative sign in here. Sine s with cosine s, but we have the negative sign and we have another negative, so you got about positive. After we do this way, we simplify sine s minus sine s. And for 1 minus cosine s multiplied with 1 plus cosine s, we will change into 1 minus cosine s square. And we know that sine s cosine s sum together, you got about 2 sine s cosine s. Next, we have the formula in here. Sine s square plus cosine s square equals to number 1. That means we put cosine s square go to the right, and you got about sine s square equals to 1 minus cosine s square. And this one we change for sine s square. We simplify sine s, so you got about 2 cosine s over sine s. And we know that cosine s over sine s, you got about cotang s. And we just rule about this one in here. This is the end. Thank you for watching.